3, 2, 1. Back in Exactech Arena here on the campus of the University of Florida, where all the touchdown passes were not on the NFL wildcard stadiums this evening. 69-69, some 3.5 seconds remaining in the game. Felipe Haas takes the ball out of bounds, out of a South Carolina timeout. He finds Chris Silva behind a wall of Florida players. There were three guys in front of him. The pass was perfect. Mike White said yes, it was done with precision. Haas hits Silva, who slams the dunk. 2.5 seconds remain. Then Florida calls timeout. South Carolina defends it, wins the game 71-69. It was an interesting evening of basketball. Frank Martin said, you know, league play is here, and he was so right. This was the best game by far the Gamecocks had played all season, although they gave up like 25 points on 20 turnovers. That was a pain for them throughout the first half until they were able to get some fluidity into their offense behind Hassani Gravett, who finished with 22 points. Gravett played a key role in the second half as well, as he scored 8 points when it looked like Florida was going to start to move out. They moved the lead to double figures, up 14 at one point before South Carolina kept battling back. Keyshawn Bryant was the man in that run. He fueled a 9-0 run with 6 points. One was a really nice slam dunk off a fast break that helped tie the game at 65-65. From there, the Gators missed free throws. They turned the ball over themselves. They didn't find their people on defense at some points, and it really hurt. You know, Mike White talked about after the game the 77-43 win over Butler, where they quite frankly threw a pitching gem, if you want to use a baseball analogy, against the Bulldogs here last week. They couldn't quite get that done tonight, and a lot of that had to do with South Carolina just refusing to die, Frank Martin style, staying aggressive, going at the basket, picking up some fouls, that probably when you look back on it, they weren't bad fouls because they kept Florida out of the position to maybe score. That was going to be a problem as USC came in as number 312 in the country against the three ball. Their opponents had shot 37.3% from the floor on the year, and Florida started out like a proverbial house on fire, as they had 3 straight possessions where Noah Locke nailed 2 threes and Kevon Allen had another. They went up 9-1 immediately, and they dictated the first half from there. Interestingly, Florida only made 9 of 31 triples on the night, well below their average, and of course that played a key role in the win. Now, they missed some open three-point shots, but South Carolina was there, to take them out of their rhythm, take them out of their game. Interestingly for the Gamecocks was their defense. Frank Martin, lots of change in defenses. At one point he went from a 1-2-2 3-quarter trap back to a 1-3-1 and then a man. It looked like on the same possession. It threw Florida's offense. It got them out of rhythm, and it hurt in the end. Gravett led all scorers with 22 points. Noah Locke, 17 for the Florida Gators. An exciting one, a great start to the SEC Hoops Ledger, which, it's 2 months of just, as it is across the country, just phenomenal basketball, college basketball. The final score here at the University of Florida in Gainesville, the South Carolina Gamecocks 71, the Florida Gators 69.